I'm Chris Thomas, and this is Master Class. So I have Steve Wilkinson with me, 10 years training in Taekwondo. And his training is like pretty much all of our training. Learn movements, and then you're told this is what the movement is for. So let's take, for example, this motion.
Yes, sir.
And you were taught to do it how? Right. And did they give you like a set of in between, like 1, 2? Okay. Now you were told this was for what? Maybe
upper block.
Against a punch to the head or a down
Well,
strike?
it couldn't be for a punch because actually, I don't know what it would be for.
Exactly. I don't know what it would be for, quite frankly. It does not make any sense, and yet you have to do it in the forms.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's deal with that reality. What might it be for? All of the reasons why it can't be a block for a punch. First, when you do this, everything is exposed, so that would be silly. I'm going to block your punch. And I'm punching for his face, and he starts to raise that up, and you see what's happening? And then let's just count the fact that at this range, he doesn't have time. If his hands are up, like this, if I fire a punch at him, he has time just to do this to my arm, right? He can take this hand and he can knock my arm inward, but that's about all he can do. Bam. Okay, so if I fire a punch, you just slap it aside, right? Bang. See, he can do that. That's all, but that's all he can do. He doesn't have time to do this. It takes too long. It takes too long. But I'm going to throw a punch. I want you to slap it down.
Yes, sir.
But I also want you to, and by the way, I'm going to give you, when I come at you with this punch, my body's going to be moving in. So if you don't actually snap my arm apart, I'm not going to go full speed, but I will hit you if you don't knock it aside, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm going to come right at your mouth.
Okay, yes, sir.
And that won't be edited.
That's okay.
And
That's the waiver part, right?
right. But I don't just want you to slap it apart. I want you to really suppress it because I want you to cause my body to be disrupted in the process.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here it comes. Now see now look at the position I'm in now. This is not a good position, but look where I want you to do your up block. Notice how your body is angled this way. It's angled 45 degrees. But when you do an up block, what way is your hip facing?
Towards you.
Yes, so go ahead and do your up block and turn your hip towards. Turn your hip towards me. Nope, this way.
Oh, that way.
Yeah, okay, good. Now come back to here. You've knocked my arm down. I want you to start to do your up block and then turn your body towards me.
Wow.
So in other words, now it's my turn to do it to you. As this punch comes in, I suppress his punch. Now I'm going to use inside line. He was doing outside line. I'm going to use inside line. He throws that punch, which I suppress downward. Oh my goodness. Now look where his head is. Boom, right there. See it? Perfect shot. And it's my turning towards him that creates the hit. Mr. Wilkinson, why do karate people and taekwondo people punch from their hip?
Well, because you generate power from the hip.
No, because that's where your hand is.
That's
The question is, why is my hand at my hip?
Why is your hand at your hip?
Why is my hand at my hip? Why is it there?
Why is it there?
It's there because I'm holding his arm to my body. So I'm actually controlling your arm. So I punch from here because that's where my hand is.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
But you notice how I'm now in control of your body. So the hand that comes back is as important as the hand that goes out. So when this thing first comes at me and I knock it down, this other hand comes in right away and begins to engage, capturing, hitting, controlling. So physically all I did was this. I went 1, 2. I did the move in the form, exactly the way it's done in the form. Only before I'm going, how would I use this? Now I see how I'm using it, and it's so obvious that you're kind of happy not to be on the receiving end of it.
Yes, sir.